Hey y'all, it's Tuesday night and I am cooking dinner for my family. I thawed out this chicken, these are chicken thighs, and what I'm about to do now is I am going to cut the fat off, the extra fat. I find that there's a lot of extra fat on meat these days because I think they want to charge you more money for nothing, so they're leaving a lot more fat on the meat than what I recall in the past. I mean, look at that big old piece hanging off like that. Really? So I try to cut any fat off that's anywhere on the chicken, underside, or even skin. I do leave the skin on when I cook it because it does make the chicken moist. My parents, they don't eat the chicken skin because of health reasons. So they're gonna take theirs off anyway, but I still leave it on when I cook. So I'm using that garlic and herb marinade, and that's a 1/4 cup of olive oil and a tablespoon of vinegar and a 1/4 cup of water and a pack of the garlic and herb seasoning. And I'm just rubbing it, shaking it, rubbing it, shaking it, rubbing it. Okay, so now I'm about to chop up my vegetables, as my grandma would say, as my meat marinades. It's a 15-minute marinade. Get into it real nice. Look at that. I sped it up. I do not chop that fast for people. So, see how I cut it in half so that I can make that small because that's a real big piece of squash there. So I can't just slice it. I had to chop the fatter pieces. And so that's what I'm doing there. So I'm chopping up the rest of the squash. We go on this roasting pan. And watch my next video to see how I use that squash. Slice the onion, you want to go ahead and put it in the bag immediately because onions soak up bacteria out the air and you don't want to leave it exposed. So I'm peeling the onion and I am slicing. You might wonder, why does this woman not have on gloves? Because gloves are plastic and I don't want plastic around my food. I wash my hands and scrub up under my fingernails, so then that's okay. So there you go. And I also use a lot of white vinegar in my kitchen to clean, like that chopping board will be washed off with soap and water and then doused with white vinegar. I call it kitchen bleach. But anyway, I'm breaking up the onions with the squash and zucchini, as you can see there. Oops. Y'all, it's only 9% sodium from Aldi's. Alright, and the Bragg's liquid aminos, very healthy. I don't use a whole lot because of the salt content, but it gives you that umami, that flavor, so I like it. And as you notice, I don't put a lot of salt on the food. My parents can't have a lot of salt, so I do season a lot with garlic powder and onion. So here are my red potatoes. Red potatoes are healthier than white potatoes. They're anti-inflammatory. They have less carbs. They have more fiber and more nutrients. So only potato I cook with is red potato or red potatoes. I make everything with a red potato. So that's that. Plus they're just healthy. I'm cutting off the bad parts there. Now I'm putting it in my favorite glass dish. I love that dish. So now I am seasoning with garlic powder and a little bit of low sodium seasoned salt. And that's it. I'm not putting any oil or anything on it because I am going to take this chicken and I'm going to put it right back on top. So notice how I am putting the skin down first. There's a reason, because I'm going to season both sides. So I put the skin down first. Allegedly, you'll see why I said that. And then I take the garlic powder and I had to go get the pepper. There you go. There you go. And I flip it over and I pull the skin back. Now this is important because I told y'all about, see that one I had the wrong way. I pull the skin back because I season up under the skin. And then I put the skin back on top so that when it's cooking, it's nourished. So I'm trying to rub some more of that garlic marinade, which is lovely. I love that. It's called Garlic, Herb, and Wine McCormick 15-minute marinade in the packet. And here I am squeezing out the remnants of the bag and drizzling it upon the exposed chicken thighs. I love chicken thighs. I hate chicken breasts. I don't care. Don't at me. Okay, so garlic powder, more pepper, and I'm going to put the skin right back on top. And I'm going to hit it a little bit with some more garlic powder and pepper. I am a heavy seasoner, but I'm not a heavy salter. But yeah, I see food as medicine. So garlic powder, garlic is very healthy for you. Onions is very healthy for you. And everything that I can put them in, I do. So I'm putting my aluminum foil on there. So here I'm going to melt this here butter so I can make some cornbread in this actual container. I like using this container to mix up the cornbread because I don't have to wipe it off. So I put the Jiffy. Yes, I'm cheating. This is not real cornbread, but that's what we're doing. I work a full-time job. And this is what they're going to get. So Jiffy cornbread. And I just, and there go their dinner. Enjoy.